All right, friends, as promised, welcome back. We're moving on. Chapter 8, homework 6. Constant to no growth and non-constant to no dividend. All right. A company expects to pay a dividend of $3 annually, but does not expect to grow the dividend. If the required rate of return is 10%, what is a fair price to pay for this stock? So in this case, PO is equal to D1 divided by K. That's the formula for a dividend that is not growing, okay, like a preferred stock. Okay, so there is no G, so you just divide D1 by K. And in this case, D1, D2, D3, they'll all be $3 divided by 0.10, and your answer is $30. Easy enough. Easy enough. Okay? So that's no growth. Number 2, LinkedIn is expected to grow dividends by 75% each year for the next 4 years. They plan to maintain but not grow the dividend after year 4. Okay, so that's constant growth to no growth. Their last dividend already paid was 40 cents. The required rate of return for the stock is 18%. What is a fair price to pay today for the stock? A fair price to pay for a stock is the present value of expected future cash flows. So, what cash flows will you get? You're going to get D1, D2, D3, and D4. And D4 in year 4 is the last year fast growth, 75 cents. But you will also get dividends after D4, but the dividends will not grow. So we'll sell the stock at the end of year 4. P4 equals what? D5. What is D5? Same as D4 divided by K. The terminal value, P4, is equal to D5 divided by K. Not K minus G, because there is no G. So let's find our dividends. So we have D1, D2, D3, D4, and P4. Okay? All right. So D1 is D0 times 1 plus G1, and that is 40 cents times 1.75, and that is 70 cents. D2 is D1 times 1 plus G2, and that is 70 cents times 1.75, and that is 88 cents. D3 equals D2 times 1 plus G3 equals 0.88 times 1.75. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave you a present value number here. That's not 88. It's 1.225. Sorry about that. All right. So let's erase this. 1.225 times 1.75. Make sure we get that right. Is $2.14. All right. D4 equals D3 times 1 plus G4 equals $2.14 times 1.75. And that's $3.75. All right. So D1 is 70 cents. D2 is $1.22.5. D3 is $2.14. D4 is $3.75. Now P4 equals D5 divided by K. D5 equals D4 because there is no G. So D5 equals 3.75 divided by K, and K is 18%. So 3.75 divided by 18%, excuse me, and that is $20.83. There's our terminal value. So we have D1, D2, D3, D4, and P4. Okay? 4 fast-growing dividends, and then you sell the stock. So there'll be 5 cash flows. The 4 dividends you'll receive plus P4. Now we have to find the present value. Okay? So divide D1 by 1.18 to the first, divide D2 by 1.18 to the second, divide D3 by 1.18 to the third, divide D4 by 1.18 to the fourth, and divide P4 by 1.18 to the fourth. Let's find these present values, these 5 cash flows, and we have 0.59, 0.88, $1.30, 1.93, and $10.74. Add them up, that plus that plus that plus that plus that, and we get $15.44. That is the fair price to pay. The fair price to pay for the stock is the present value of expected future cash flows. What are the future cash flows? D1, D2, D3, D4, and P4. Sell the stock in the last year of fast growth. It goes from 75% a year to 0 growth. So the last year of fast growth, D4, you have to find P4. P4 is D5, but D5, since there's no growth, is the same as D4. Okay? So D4 divided by K is equal to P4. Find the present value of each of these cash flows, add them up. If you pay $15.44 today, and you get 70 cents in year 1, $1.22 in year 2, $2.14 in year 3, $3.75 in year 4, and you sell the stock at the end of year 4 for $20.83, you will earn 18% per year on your investment. All right, one more question, number 3. Let's go ahead and clean this board off. The university wants to sell some dorms to private investors. They think Sears dorm can generate a dividend of $5 each year for the next 10 years. At that point, the dorm will have to be torn down. No more dividend. What should an investor pay to own 1 share of stock in old Sears dorm if the discount rate is 10%? Okay? So, what you should pay for a stock is the present value of expected future cash flows. What are the expected future cash flows? Okay, so we're going to get 10 dividends of $5 each. Each share will get $5 for the next 10 years. Okay, so we need to find the present value of an annuity of $5 per year for 10 years. So, 5. Losing my marker here. 5 is the payment. 10 is the N. The discount rate. 10 is the IY. Compute present value. We're finding the present value of 10 dividends of $5 each with a discount rate of 10%. Okay? We're finding the present value of each cash flow, and we get $30.72. Okay? Once the dividend is eliminated at the end of 10 years, the stock no longer has a value. There is no terminal value for this stock because at that point the dorm will be torn down, the cash flows will cease. What should you pay today for an annuity of $5 a year for 10 years if your discount rate is 10%? And the answer is $30.72. If you pay $30.72 today and you get $5 a year each year for 10 years, you will earn 10% your discount rate on your investment. 10% per year each year for 10 years on your investment. Okay, that is homework 6. Take a brief break, come back for homework 7. The last homework in chapter 8. Then it's test time. Peace out, shalom.